Well, it's nice to be back. I've been away for a couple of weeks, and it's good to see all these people out here once again, standing up for justice. But I'm just up here because the forces against justice in this country just keep boggling the mind. So I just wanted to share what I read this morning about an executive order I hadn't heard about before. Maybe you all have. But an executive order was signed this last week directing every federal agency to send the White House targets for investigation that includes large nonprofit corporations or associations and foundations with assets of $500 million or more. Now, for most of us, $500 million sounds like a lot, but it really, in the scheme of nonprofits and nonprofit organizations like what we have here in Connecticut with the Connecticut Community Foundation, is not that big. The Department of Government Efficiency tried to assign a team to an independent nonprofit organization that had criticized the Trump administration's mass deportation policies. Last month, a congressional committee started an investigation of over 200 nonprofit organizations, including the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops and dozens of religious institutions, without basis or evidence of wrongdoing. And over the past few weeks, the president's allies in the House have held multiple hearings with titles such as, quote, "Public Funds, Private Agendas, NGOs Gone Wild." I'd like to see the movie. Anyway, these hearings protested the work of organizations that provide services to vulnerable communities and seek to uphold the Constitution and the rule of law. We have seen so many institutions come under attack. You know, it just keeps going. We thought, well, maybe it was just a little dust up about lawyers and a couple of lawyers who just sort of got out of on the wrong path. And then we thought it was just a few higher institutions of learning that got out of line and needed a little coaxing. And then we thought it was a couple of companies that, well, you know, they were going to raise prices to keep their margins where they had been in spite of all the tariffs. The bottom line is nobody is safe under this administration. The only thing is not a question of when an organization will be attacked, when people will be attacked. It's not a question of if, it is a question of when. And I could even see them coming after a group like this. You know, we are very proud of being out here and being public, but that's all the reason that this administration and their allies would need to come after us. So I say that because you should all be really proud of yourselves that you continue to come out here and try to speak up for justice. But at the same time, I'm really frustrated. I've been doing this, I already forgot counting. 271 weeks. You know, I've been here from the beginning. I haven't been here as diligent as Connie and Jeremy and others. But we're not making progress, folks. We are moving backwards faster than we can think about. You know, we used to say two steps forward, one step backwards. This is going the other way. We might make one step forward, but we're going 2 steps backwards. And I can't be optimistic about this. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you for listening.